All right, we're rolling. Tom, for the audience, could you just give a quick introduction?
Yeah, of course. I'm Tom. I run a 3D printing service bureau called Lumitech. Part of what I do is I run print-on-demand services for my clients, and they need help with an automation.
Yeah, and I guess could you, just so the audience gets more context, could you tell them a little bit more about why you reached out to me? It doesn't have to be super specific with the automations, but just high level.
Yeah, of course. So I'm new to the Make like interface, and I've been struggling with a few key aspects of trying to fulfill for my clients. Struggled like a lot of time with the certain automation. Spent a lot of time on it, and I wanted to reach out to see if you can use your expertise to help me.
Yeah, and what's interesting is you had it in Zapier before, right? You had some workflows there,
Yeah,
but you wanted to make the switch, I believe.
yeah. The cost in Zapier was kind of overwhelming. I ran out of tasks really frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Make was just the better platform.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's a pretty common thing that I get from clients as well. Because Zapier, I'm sure it's very user friendly, right? Like I think you had the automation previously done in Zapier, so it was working perfectly then. The drawback with Make, even though you can do more stuff, is that it's a little more technically sound. You know, like the solution that I found for you was it was a little unintuitive, right? Like it was a very roundabout way of doing it. Yeah, I guess like in terms of like time you spend just like so the audience gets a little, I guess, better idea. How long were you kind of trying to spend on trying to get this before you reached out to me?
Yeah, so it was over 15 hours. I spent multiple like full days trying to make this work with like by myself trying to browse forums with ChatGPT. I just really couldn't figure it out, and got on a call with you. Half an hour, it was done. It was it was really nice.
Awesome. And now that you have this automation in place, like how is that going to help your business?
Yeah, so that this offloads a lot of work for me. Instead of manually inputting each order for my offer, like this is a pretty key aspect of keeping track of the orders for me. And just going to save me a lot of time day to day, keep everything organized.
A lot of people kind of come to me and they ask, like, should I use automations? I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know whether, it'll actually help me. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so generally, I'm a really big fan of automations to the point where it's kind of hard for me to imagine a business running smoothly without any automations. There's so much manual work that needs to be done today that can just super easily can be automated. Like workflows that you can think of, just automating your entire process. It can create like a much more efficient business, and I genuinely just recommend it to everyone. There are so many tasks where if it's not something that you need your judgment, uh, it can be automated. And even if you do need your judgment, you can still automate a lot of that process. It's a game changer.
Yeah, and that's interesting you said that, which is pretty correct. If you don't need any judgment, right? Like if it's something that requires a lot of thinking from your part, your employee's part, then it might not be as simple. But like with your use case, it was essentially kind of like copy pasting data between one platform to another, right? Do you really want to hire someone to do that for you every single day, you know?
Oh, for sure not.
And you're like the thing is you're also pretty like you're pretty in tune, you do a lot of automations. A lot of the business that come to us, they don't have anything. They have one dedicated person that's just responsible for copy pasting things back and forth. Yeah, and I guess before we end this off, if someone's considering working with me for automations and they're on the fence, what would you kind of say to them?
I'll go for it. It's been like it was a quick call, but you're just overall really nice. You're really fluent in Make. With automations, you picked up like exactly what I wanted. Made sure to back everything up, which wasn't even something I thought of. Uh, yeah, it was just a really good experience and really highly recommended.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tom. If someone wants to reach out to you, where can they find you?
Yeah, so it's Lumi dot like dash tech.com. If you're looking for any prototyping uh, in 3D printing, we use SLA, FDM. Also we have a new offer coming up. Uh, Share more about that in the future.
Okay. And do you guys just do 3D printing in Israel or are you guys global?
No, global. Wherever you are, we can offer you both design services and the prototyping themselves, consultancy, on the materials, the right choice of technology, everything from start to finish.
Perfect. All right, Tom, thank you so much for hopping on this call.
Of course, thank you.